Because black people aren't supposed to snitch.
But yeah, but at this point I had to because someone's life was at risk. So I was like,
Who's someone? Yours or his?
I felt like both of ours. Someone's life was at risk. So someone's life was at risk. So, and he writes me a love letter. Then I was like, oh shit, like that's a bit much. What he said in the letter, I don't
He wrote
recall.
you a road letter, a love letter.
Yeah, he did, but it was kind of intense. It was kind of intense, so I was like, whoa, like that's a bit much, you
Quick
know?
question: how far into the lunches that letter came? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, a whole year? Like how far?
I would say it took about 9 months.
9 months of free lunch? Ooh. Ah,
Actually, actually, maybe more,
you
but
were balling that year.
I saved up. Okay, I saved up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways,
So it took 9 months for him to make that first official love move. God
yeah,
damn.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it took him quite some time, but when he did, it almost like I can't, don't ask me what he wrote in the letter, but I
Ah, come,
like,
bruh. Just go pull out that letter, but I know you still got it.
no, I
I
don't.
know, I know it's in your girls' group chat.
No, it's not. No, I'm gonna tell you why I don't have it. I had to give it to HR.
Oh,
Yeah.
you snitch oh, you snitch on the motherfucker. You got all these free fajitas that you snitch.
Because the letter, no, the letter was almost
You got scared.
yeah. Like it was bad. It was bad. So I didn't go to HR right away. I went to my boss and I said, "Can I talk to you?" And it was like, "Yeah, sure." Like we closed the door and I'm like, um, so and so like wrote me a letter. I'm like, I'm kind of freaking out about the letter. And he's like, "What's in the letter?" I'm like, "Read it. So if I'm overreacting, just tell me." And he was like, "Whoa, this needs to go to HR." I was like, "Yeah, I feel like it needs to."
So what part of that letter that made you feel like you need to go to HR? Like what was it?
It's more the part of the it felt like an obsession at some point, like type of I would do anything for you, like I will always be there, like
That doesn't sound too bad. Come on, man, keep going.
I can't
He,
recall,
he
but
did he did
there was
anything for you for 9 months. Like, come on, it doesn't sound too bad.
no, but it was the way he penned it. It was almost like you can't go anywhere. Like
That was the words he said. Like,
I
if I
don't
see you with
recall.
another man,
It's too
I'm gonna
long
kill
ago, and I
myself.
oh yeah, it was something like that actually.
See, come on
It
down. Give
was
me that letter.
it was something. Now that you're saying it, like it was really deep. Like you're like
I can't picture you with another man.
oh, it was too
You're mine.
intense. No, okay, like I don't know.
All this chicken cost me.
I can't with you. I can't. No, but for real, it was something like that, like about either killing himself or I don't know.
Come on,
Like
it was something like that. It's something that you remember. Killing
I
yourself, that's something
don't.
that you gotta remember.
You know why I don't remember? It's because when it happened, I got shook. I went straight to my boss's office. I showed him the letter, and it's like I never saw the letter again because the letter went straight to HR. But it did shook us in the sense that okay, someone's safety is like is at
So
risk
what
here.
word that made you fear for your safety? I don't understand. You share lunch with the guy 5 days a week for 9 months.
And then he comes up to you and he's like, "Fuck, like I love you so much. I would do everything for you. You can't go da 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 blah 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 blah
You can't
blah.
go what? What's the da? That's what I want to know. The da.
Stop, stop. I don't want to put the exact word because I do not remember them, but it was like something that had to do with like his life and like ending his life or whatever. Like it was deep, or I don't know. Like I can't recall because like I said, I read it once, I panicked, I went to see my boss and I never saw the letter again, but it was very triggering because I'm not the type to go to HR for fucking shit. Like, but this,
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
because black people aren't supposed to snitch.
but yeah, but at this point I had to because someone's life was at risk. So I was like,
Who's someone? Yours or his?
I felt like both of ours.
Okay,
I
so
felt
then he
like
gave
both
you.
of ours.
So he gave you that letter at that party, that Christmas party.
No, like it was a Christmas party, and then we had like the whole coming back from the holidays. So I would say like 2 weeks after we go back to work, and then he gave me the letter.
How did he give you that? In between some sandwiches, like how did that happen? No, for real, I'm curious.
He really gave it to me like a real letter. Like I got you something. Like he came like early in the morning, and then he was like, I got something for you. I was like, oh, what's that? He's like, I got something for you.
You thought it was a person.
No, I never thought that. That like that was not even his style, you know. But
Huh?
I maybe I thought it was a sandwich, but not a not a purse, you know? Like I was like, "What's that?" you know? And he was like, "I got something for you." And then later on during the day, I think it was after lunch, he gave it to me and yeah.
So did you read it in front of him or you waited?
No, he left. He gave me the letter and he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened next? You read the letter, like, oh my God, you went to your boss?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It didn't take long. I was like, "Whoa, like the fuck." Yeah.
And then what when did you talk to him after the letter? The first time. When was it? The same day, the next lunch? What was it?
We never talked after that because HR met with him.
Right away, the same day?
Not the same day, but I didn't talk to him that day. And even
So
for
he
the,
gave you the so he gave you the letter after lunch, basically.
yeah, yeah, it was
Okay,
after lunch.
so you ate already. Your stomach was
It
full
was
already.
after lunch, yes.
Okay. So what about the following day? Did he come up with the lunch for you?
He didn't. I don't know if he did and he never gave it to me, but after the letter, I feel like because I never either replied or they had met him before I saw him the next day, like he kept his distance. So maybe I
So
still had a lunch, but I will never know if I had
that was my next question. So what did you eat that day?
fuck. You know?
You're still missing them proteins. No, for real.
I
What did you eat that day? Some
fuck you.
chips?
Fuck you.
You what? Did you bring your own lunch? Uh,
I
like
didn't bring my lunch because I
you
was
did
not
it?
used to it.
So what did you eat that day then?
I probably ordered out. No shit. Yeah. I was probably not clean.
So you were afraid of the guy, but you were still willing to eat some because you
No,
didn't
no,
bring
no.
your own
No,
food.
no. I was not willing to even entertain this anymore because I was like, okay, now this is like
So from one day to the next, you just stop talking to him, stop eating those
stop.
fajitas.
You make it sound like fajitas is like life. Like,
I it seemed like it was life for you for 9 months. That's life right there.
it was
If
not
it,
only fajitas. It started with
I'm
fajitas.
I'm sure it was not only that, but I'm saying if a woman give me food for 9 months straight every day, I'm marrying the woman. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
there was no marriage there.
Ladies out there, if you want to give me lunch for 9 months straight, I'm putting a ring on the finger. I don't give a fuck. It never happened to me. Like it's